Life feels heavy sometimes, doesn't it? You wake up and before the day even begins, the weight of stress, doubt, and fear presses down on you. The world pulls you in every direction. Expectations, disappointments, problems you never asked for. And no matter how much you try to fix things, something always feels out of place. The people around you change. Plans fall apart. The things you once loved don't bring the same joy. But here's something most people don't realize. You don't have to carry this burden alone. There is a power far greater than anything in this world, a force that can give you unshakable strength, peace, and clarity. It's not found in wealth, success, or approval from others. It's something only a few truly understand, and even fewer apply in their daily lives. This is what separates those who are constantly overwhelmed from those who move through life with quiet confidence. The ones who understand this secret don't waste time complaining. They don't live in fear. They don't let emotions control them. They walk with a different kind of strength, a peace that cannot be taken away. People miss this completely. They chase after solutions that never last. They react, they stress, they fight against things they can't control. But those who apply this rare mindset, they live differently. They are unshaken, no matter what life throws at them. If you don't know what this mindset is, you are already at a disadvantage. But today that changes. Stay with me. Don't skip this video, because what you're about to learn is something only 1% of people truly understand. And if you apply it, your life will never be the same. Most people don't even realize they are trapped. Every day they wake up and let the outside world control how they feel. A single bad comment ruins their mood. A small inconvenience turns into frustration. The opinions of others decide their worth. They live as if they have no control, reacting to every situation like a leaf in the wind. If things go well, they feel happy. If something goes wrong, they break down. But this way of living is exhausting. It keeps people stuck in a cycle of stress, anger, and disappointment. They spend their days worrying about things they can't change, what someone said, what might happen tomorrow, or mistakes from the past. The more they try to control everything, the more frustrated they become. And in the end, all that stress leads to nothing but pain. But what if it didn't have to be this way? What if you could move through life without being shaken by every little problem? What if, no matter what happened, you could stay calm, strong, and focused? Most people don't even know this is possible, but the ones who do, they live in a way that feels almost untouchable. The 1% think differently. They don't waste time complaining about what they cannot change. They don't allow emotions to control them. They don't react in anger, fear, or frustration. Instead, they live by one simple truth: control what you can, let go of what you can't. This changes everything. Imagine no longer feeling stressed over things beyond your control. Imagine walking through life with a deep sense of peace, no matter what happens around you. When things go wrong, instead of breaking down, you adapt. When someone insults you, instead of getting angry, you remain calm. When obstacles appear, instead of feeling hopeless, you take action. Some people never reach this level of thinking because they are too attached to their emotions. They want to be in control of everything, and when they can't be, they suffer. But the 1%, they have trained their minds to focus only on what truly matters. They don't let distractions, negativity, or fear dictate their lives. This is the rarest mindset in the world, and once you understand it, nothing will ever feel the same again. Everything begins with one shift in thinking. Control what you can, ignore what you can't. Life is unpredictable. No one can stop challenges, disappointments, or unexpected situations. But there is one thing that always remains in your control: your response. Too much energy is wasted on things that don't matter. Arguments over opinions, frustration over delays, stress over things that are out of reach. This is where the struggle begins. The moment attention is given to what cannot be changed, the mind becomes restless, anxious, and weak. But the moment focus shifts to what can be controlled, actions, choices, mindset, everything changes. There is power in choosing where to place energy. Instead of getting frustrated at things that don't go as planned, effort can be used to adapt. Instead of being hurt by words, attention can be given to things that build strength. Instead of fearing the future, action can be taken in the present. Those who understand this are not easily disturbed. They don't waste time on distractions. They move forward with clarity and discipline, unaffected by the noise around them. This shift in thinking separates those who are controlled by life from those who control their own lives. There is one simple rule that can change everything. Whenever something happens, ask yourself, is this within my control? This question is the key to a stronger mind. If the answer is yes, take action. If the answer is no, let it go. Traffic is slow, no control over it. Stay patient. Someone speaks badly, no control over their words. Stay calm. Lost an opportunity, no control over the past. Move forward. The mistake most people make is reacting without thinking. They fight battles that can't be won. They waste time trying to change things that will never be theirs to change. This is why they stay frustrated, always chasing, always struggling. The ones who follow this rule live differently. They don't waste energy on anger because anger does nothing. They don't worry about opinions because opinions change. They don't fear the future because fear solves nothing. Instead, they focus only on what can be controlled: their thoughts, their choices, their discipline. The difference between a restless mind and a peaceful one is simple. One fights against the uncontrollable, the other accepts it and moves forward. Imagine losing a job. The natural reaction is panic, fear of the future, anger at the situation, and frustration over things that feel unfair. But none of that changes what happened. The truth is, the past cannot be controlled. The only thing within reach is the next step. Instead of wasting energy on emotions that lead nowhere, focus can be placed on solutions, learning new skills, seeking better opportunities, and preparing for what comes next. Now think about when someone insults you. Words can be painful, but they only have power if they are given attention. Getting angry, arguing back, or holding a grudge does not erase what was said. The strongest response is silence, choosing not to engage, not to react, not to allow negativity to disturb inner peace. Or take failure as an example. Everyone faces setbacks. Some see them as an end, while others see them as a lesson. The choice is always there: dwell on what went wrong, or use it to grow stronger. This mindset is not about ignoring reality. It is about responding with wisdom. Every situation, no matter how difficult, has two options: react emotionally or respond with control. Applying this mindset is simple, but not easy. The biggest challenge is breaking old habits of reacting without thinking, seeking control over things that cannot be changed, and letting emotions decide actions. It is comfortable to follow these patterns because they feel natural, but comfort is what keeps people stuck. Anger feels justified. Complaining feels necessary. Blaming something or someone else feels easier than taking responsibility. This is why very few ever develop true mental strength. Letting go of these habits requires effort, and effort is something many avoid. The moment change begins, resistance appears. The mind argues, why stay calm when things are unfair? Why accept what is painful? Why not fight back? These thoughts are normal, but the difference between those who stay controlled and those who don't is simple. Who listens to these thoughts and who moves past them? Discipline is the key. Emotions will come, but they don't have to control actions. Anger will rise, but it doesn't have to be followed. Fear will whisper, but it doesn't have to be obeyed. The ones who master this are rare, but the reward is a life where nothing can break them. The key to mastering this mindset is practice. It does not happen overnight. Every moment, every challenge, every difficult situation is an opportunity to apply it. The next time something frustrating happens, stop. Before reacting, ask the question, is this within my control? This simple pause is powerful. It creates space to think instead of simply reacting. If something can be changed, take action. If it cannot, let it go. This practice will feel uncomfortable at first. The mind is used to reacting immediately, getting angry, feeling stressed, overthinking. But the more this mindset is applied, the easier it becomes. What once caused frustration will no longer have the same effect. The things that once created stress will no longer hold the same power. For the next 24 hours, make this a challenge. Every time a problem appears, every time emotions rise, stop and think. Make a conscious decision to focus only on what can be controlled. Do this once, then again, then again. With time, this mindset becomes natural, and when that happens, life no longer feels like a constant struggle. It becomes something that can be faced with strength and clarity. Now comes the real question. Will this just be another idea, or will it actually be applied? Change does not happen by simply understanding something. It happens by doing. Knowledge means nothing without action. The majority will hear this and continue as they were, controlled by emotions, reacting to every problem, complaining about things they cannot change. But a few will take this seriously. A few will commit to applying this mindset moment by moment, day by day. These are the ones who become stronger, calmer, and unshaken by life's challenges. So ask yourself, where do you stand? Will this just be another thing you listen to and forget, or will this be the moment you decide to take control? The choice is yours. No one else can make it for you. Right now, at this moment, decide. Stay like the rest, or step into the 1% who truly understand what it means to be in control of their mind, their actions, and their life. Most will hear this and continue living the same way, reacting, stressing, and letting the outside world control their emotions. But those who apply this rare mindset will start to see life differently. Problems will no longer feel overwhelming. Fear will lose its grip. And no matter what happens, there will be a deep sense of strength that nothing can shake. This is not about being perfect. It's about making a choice, moment by moment, to focus only on what truly matters. Every day is a chance to practice. Every situation is an opportunity to grow. The only question is, will you take it? If this video helped you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so more people can learn to take control of their minds. And if you have a story or a challenge you're facing, share it in the comments. Let's build a community that chooses strength over struggle.